Hello, Justice and Sydney. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I'm so excited to chat with y'all about this film. First of all, because it's really not what I expected. Like, I thought I knew what this film was going to be about. And then, like, an hour in, I'm like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was. But then, like, 30 more minutes in, I'm like, wait, there's another twist in this movie. So it just threw me for a lot of loops. You know, my jaw was dropped during most of it. So shout out to y'all because it's just such a thrilling movie. And
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sydney, I wanted to start with you. I know you can't speak too much to a lot of what's going on in the movie, but can you tease to us where we find Pippa at the beginning of this movie and kind of like the journey she goes through as the film goes on?
Yeah, so you first meet Pippa and Thomas as they're moving into their apartment together, and they find themselves glaring into the couple across the way and slowly becoming obsessed. And they learn that one person is cheating on the other, and the choices that they make kind of deter and destroy many parts of their lives without getting it's like, how can you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm still intrigued. Even though I haven't seen the movie, I'm still intrigued by that description. So many.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so.
And Justice, for you, when you first read this script, what did you think about it, and what were you excited to tackle in the film with this character of Thomas in particular?
I thought it was sexy and thrilling and fun and shocking, and I really loved the idea of the erotic thriller coming back
Mhm.
because I was a big fan of like the movies from the 90s. Um, And I agreed to do the movie after 40 pages because I just was like, this is incredible. I have to do this. And then I read the end and I was like, oh shit. But I was happy I did it because it just got that much better as I kept reading. But I wanted to play Thomas specifically because I thought he represented this idea of like not being enough because, I feel like we do that constantly in our society where we're comparing ourselves to people on social media and in life. And Thomas is feels like he's falling short in his career, like he's resigned to the practical realm of commercial jingles, and he's falling short in his relationship. Like his girlfriend is slowly becoming uninterested in him, and he's trying to approach these moments with levity and humor, but like he keeps not being enough in all these different aspects, and I think that's something that a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, for sure. And if both of you could speak to this, so, you know, it's this erotic thriller, but it's also, commentary, not just on social media, but kind of like how we live our lives in the open for everyone to kind of see, but like not really knowing the full truth of what's going on. And I wanted to know from both of you, after doing this film, has it made you think differently about kind of like, and again, not just social media, but just kind of like this kind of open, free for all approach that we kind of live like today, you know?
Yeah, there's no mystery anymore.
Yeah, that's very true. I think it's like there's a pressure to be public. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like if your friends don't, if all your friends have social media, then you have to also get social media. If everyone's online, and so it's like
Mhm.
it's almost like we're like told to like
You have to go out. You have to go to
yes,
these
Mhm.
places.
yes,
You
Mhm.
need to be seen by these people.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and it's
Yeah.
it's um there's it's pros and cons to that, because there's like it brings people together, that's like there's connection that's built from that, but then
Mhm.
there's also, like Sydney was saying, there's no mystery anymore, there's no
Yeah.
privacy,
Yeah.
and like there's like a lack of boundary, which I think
Mhm.
if you fall into that trap, um I think you can lose your sense of self. So I'm not saying like social media is like a bad thing, because I do think that there's
I think there's an unhealthy level to it.
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
it's moderation that matters.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I do think it's if we could get out of the idea that like, if you didn't post it, it didn't happen, like it just, like live in the moment sometimes. But I like,
Seriously,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get to I literally have moments where I'm like in like a beautiful natural setting, like a forest or something, or like I'm seeing a sight around the world, like the Eiffel Tower or something like that.
Seeing sights.
I'm seeing a sight, and I have this instinct to take out my phone and to take a pic, and I have to be like, stop, just
But
look at it
also
with
the
your eyes.
picture never speaks to how beautiful it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just look at it with your human eyeballs and enjoy it and remember this moment, because like the feeling of the memory is gonna be always gonna be better than the picture.
Like when you go to concerts and everyone holds up their
Their
phones.
phone,
You're
yeah.
like, you can watch it on your phone, or you're gonna actually watch it while you're there.
Exactly.
It's like you're focusing on recording it rather than just like basking in the
There.
performance.
Exactly.
But thank you both so much. And I'm congrats on this launch of this film, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a